We're going to be using, I just never know how to start, you know. Liv's got blonde hair, which traditionally is a little bit drier. And we want to work with toning it a little bit. So we're going to start by shampooing her hair with the purple shampoo. After that, we're also going to put in a treatment. Now, this is one of Davroe's best products. I think it's probably one of my favorite. It's called Rebuilder. Now, it's protein-rich treatment. It's done at the basin or at home in the shower. It only needs to be in the hair for 5 to 10 minutes. You can go a little bit longer if you want. It's protein rich and it's used with quinoa and rice proteins. It just helps rebuild the hair bonds. It's so good, especially on bleached hair. It really makes it a lot easier to comb through. It stops breakage. It's pretty fantastic. After that, we're gonna go finish with some repair as a conditioner. Now this is gonna, again, it's all about the last two products rebuilding the strength that she's missing in her hair because of the bleach that she's had. Now that we've used the Rebuilder treatment in Liv's hair, we're going to go through and use some other products. I'm going to be spraying some Tame Detangler in her hair. We're going for a smooth, frizzyless blow dry. Then I'm going to be using some of the smoothing balm. Now the smoothing balm is really, really beautiful. It's infused with how's it pronounced? Abyssinian oil. And it's got some quinoa proteins in it, so it really works quite nicely. It's got some omega-9 running through it, so it's quite healthy for the hair, as well as a really good styling product. We're gonna be finishing today with some Brilliance Shine Mist. Now this is really, really good. It's not like a normal kind of product that you'd shake. It's more of an activation. It's great. It's a nice little finishing tool. It doesn't weigh the hair down as well, doesn't make it look oily. All it is shine. So I'm going to start by spraying some of the Tame Detangler through Liv's hair. Lean back for me. I like to prep hair with the Tame Detangler with most hairstyles, just because it's super light and conditioning. You can use it as a product by itself, or you can use it as a prep product. It just makes the hair easier to work with. You can get your hands through there, a comb through there, a brush through there. It's great for a pre-cutter or as a cutting aid. Now we've done that, I'm gonna go through with a little bit of the smoothing balm. The smoothing balm is a smoothing balm. Most of them are really silky, and that's what this is. It's got a really silky effect. The difference with the smoothing balm is, and I feel like a lot of the Davroe products, they've got some kind of hold, which is really, really beautiful. A gust of wind goes across, it's not gonna mess the hair up. It's just gonna all sit really nicely together. If I wanted to, I could use a hot tool, I could do a twisty blow dry, I could do a lot with just the smoothing balm, and it'll still stay smooth and it'll still give it that little bit of hold. It's just a lot more luxurious to use than the Tame Detangler by itself. Now I'm going to go through and brush Liv's hair ever so slightly to make sure that I've got all the product going through. Before we start blow drying, I'm just going to hit it with some hot air so it's not sopping wet before we start using a brush and get into our blow dry. So now I'm just going to be blow drying Liv's hair nice and smooth. I do want to give it a little bit of body, maybe at the roots, but I'm just going to work with her natural hair and any volume that it normally has. I'm not going to overextend it, but the main thing about today, what we're doing, is smoothing her hair and keeping it nice and silky. So now we're going to finish off with the Brilliance Shine Mist. Just to use it, it's not more of a shake, it's an activation, so it's more movement like that. You just want to hear it go as opposed to a real hard shake. So with this, I'm just going to get Liv to lean back a little bit with her hair. Additionally, there's another product, which I haven't spoken about yet, which is just the Shine. Now, Shine is super lightweight, just like the Shine Brilliance Mist. It comes in a little bottle and it's a pump. Now, this is also different to the argan oil. So I could use this or I can use the mist. I'm gonna do one little pump to show you guys at home. I'm just rubbing that through my hands and sticking it towards the ends. It's really lovely, it doesn't weigh the hair down. It's not gonna swell the hair as well. If I'm using something like this on set, I don't want it to change the hair texture. It's just gonna give it a shine. There we have it. Got a nice smooth blow dryer for Liv.